Hello everyone, how are you? Hope that everything is going just fine for you. Welcome back to my channel. Tonight I will finish the trilogy of The Godfather. We've already watched Godfather 1, Godfather 2. They were exquisite. A lot of people just love these two movies. Not so many people are fans of the third one. I'm gonna check it out for myself tonight and see why is that happening. Regardless of how this movie ends up being for me as well, at a personal matter, I always wanted to watch this trilogy. It's something that when I started with The Godfather, I have already mentioned it. For me, this was a must watch in a personal list, not on the list of what we usually talk about on Discord and inside Patreon. This movie is directed also by Francis Ford Coppola, and we still have Al Pacino doing as Michael Corleone, but the other stars of this movie are Diane Keaton and Andy Garcia. Let's go right ahead, everyone, and I hope that you enjoy.
Hello, I'm Francis Coppola, and I would like to tell you
I said Coppola all the
a
time.
little bit about my experience working on the third Godfather film, what was released as The Godfather Part 3. The third film, Mario Puzo and I, when we wrote it, had called it The Godfather CODA, The Death of Michael Corleone. And because of Paramount Pictures' kindness in allowing me to revisit this project, I have re-edited it, and I have given it what really isn't a new title, but rather the original title, CODA, The Death of Michael Corleone. In musical terms, a coda is sort of like an epilogue. It's a summing up, and that's what we intended the movie to be. And so you'll see a film which has a different beginning, has a different ending, which makes the title all the more clear. And many scenes throughout have been repositioned, and the picture has been given, I think, a new life. And I think it provides an entirely new experience, which does in fact act as a coda to the first two films, a summing up, almost an illumination of what the two films meant. So here, as a result of the opportunity Paramount Pictures has given me to achieve what Mario and I had intended, is The Godfather CODA, The Death of Michael Corleone.
I need your help. And not just to light a little candle. Mea culpa. I trusted my friend.
Friendship and money. Oil and water.
Oh, if only prayer could pay off our $700 million deficit.
What?
$769
million.
Corleones are prepared to deposit $500 million in the Vatican bank at such time as Mr. Corleone receives majority control of Immobiliare.
$600 million. Your whole past history and the history of your family and your children will be washed away.
The only wealth in this world is children. More than all the money, power on earth. Although I entrusted your education to your mother for your own best interests, you know how I look forward to seeing you into a new period of harmony in our lives. Perhaps you might prevail upon your mother to come to this celebration.
In the last movie, he closed the door in his wife's nose. But now she's the one taking care of the boy and the girl? Oh.
Picture about his involvement with the underworld. The Holy Father himself has this very day blessed Michael Corleone. You think you know better than the Pope?
Trying to clean his name.
You know, you haven't kissed me hello yet. Relatives always kiss.
Oh, now we're related.
I'm your little cousin.
And she's flirting. I guess everyone can do whatever they want, but it's funny.
Here is $100 million for the poor of Sicily in the name of Vito Corleone.
Here's the name of his father, because his father did good. While having an illegitimate business that was gambling, but yes.
Cake.
No, thank you.
I told you, I feel like it's a bit too late. Although sometimes in the end, the only reason why something is too late is because the other person not willing to do it.
You look wonderful.
You
Your son has something he wants to talk to you about. I came here for him.
Yeah, where is your son?
If you have a law degree, you're taking out insurance. After that, you can do anything you want. You can work for me.
I will never work for you. I have bad memories.
Oh.
Anthony, finish the law degree.
No.
Awkward.
You know, Michael, now that you're so respectable, I think you're more dangerous than you ever were. In fact, I preferred you when you were just a common mafia hood.
All your mistakes that have been done in the second movie and your way of pursuing your goals didn't end up very well at your personal level, not at your business one.
Michael, I lost all the venom, all the juice of youth. I lost the lust for women. $1 million.
You have such a heart. Let's go and sample some of it.
He gave 600 million. 1 million for him. It's a great detail, but...
Mr. Corleone, hi, Grace Hamilton. Vincent
See?
Mancini promised that he'd tell you about me. That maybe you'd see me?
He promised me a stamp there.
I know.
Twice.
I know.
I know. That's all I can say because I need to work on this job. Which I agree with her.
Today I'm gonna talk to Michael about your little problem.
I wish you would have warned me, Con. I could have won a better suit.
Where are your children, by the way? She also had.
I got a stone in my shoe, Mr. Corleone. A two-bit punk who works for me. Thinks he's related to you. A bastard.
Vincent Mancini
Oh.
was at the party.
Oh. And your sister wants to talk to you about him.
So, what's the trouble between you and Mr. Joseph?
Just trouble. I take care of it.
You'll take care of it.
Well, he's going on behind your back saying fuck Michael Corleone all the time. That's it. That's one thing it has to do with you, right? Say it to his face. One time. Say it to his face. One time.
He doesn't know to control his temper in the slightest. Bad.
If there's some guy running around this city saying fuck Michael Corleone, what do we do?
If anyone would say such a thing, they would not be a friend. They would be a dog.
You just called him Vincent is not lying.
Vincent, make your peace with Mr. Joseph. Come on.
Make your peace.
What's that to do?
I think he's gonna punch. Oh! No, I thought it was gonna be a punch! Ugh.
Maybe you should come with me. See if you learn. We'll talk about your future.
I won't let you down.
I don't know what to say because you already let him down when he told you to make peace. He's not there.
Hey. Come on, let it go. You hurt her and I'll kill you both. You give up that knife, I'll let you go.
You cut her throat, man! Right now!
Good boy. Sit down, I want to talk to you. It's a wise choice. Sit down, I want to talk to you. Lose the mask.
What is the mask for? I can clearly see his face.
So who sent you?
It's Joey Zaza.
No!
He got what he wanted.
Self-defense, justifiable homicide. Go ahead, call the police. Oh, no.
Take some pictures
No
first.
pictures.
No.
No.
They only had a knife. You could have talked him into surrendering, handed him over to the police.
Zaza sent these guys.
They didn't only have a knife. One of them tried to shoot Vincent.
I got problems with the commission, young man.
I know that.
Yes. You don't make him easier.
I understand that. It wasn't my idea that this happened, you know?
This foundation is supposed to help all people.
Of course, that's the purpose. I swear, this is legitimate.
He's giving you something that you don't have to worry about.
I would burn in hell to keep you safe.
That's that finally moved him from changing, to further malice of what he did previously in Godfather 2. Losing his children was what snapped him and said, oh my god, yes, I may be having more control, but I'm losing everything that I love. Didn't care so much about his wife as he cared about his children.
Everyone is saying that you control Immobiliari.
Immobiliari already is laundering money.
It's not yet like that.
We should wet our beaks a little. We want to do business with you, Michael. That's right.
We want more money from you, Michael.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Oh no.
It's my lucky coat!
That's what happens with your lucky coat. Oh Jesus. Joey Zaza really did it this time. so many dead people. He just put everyone against him. Everyone.
Wiped out. The ones that survived made deals with Joey Zaza.
He doesn't even have the ambition to wipe out the whole commission. Certainly not the balls.
I say we hit back and take Zaza out!
I don't disagree so much anymore.
Never let anyone know what you're thinking.
Shut up, Vincent.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Yes, he's gonna do a vendetta, which means that he'll turn to his old ways. Oh.
Michael! Michael! Oh, God! It's his diabetes!
Yes, diabetes? Doesn't he have insulin or anything like that for now? He has to. I mean, he has a lot of money for that. We don't pay for it in Spain, but I know that in some countries it's... I don't know if you need any sort of insurance, you know, so you don't have to pay for it, but I know that some countries do require you to pay for insulin.
I am in a difficult position.
We have to ratify this deal as soon as possible.
We have an understanding.
Good.
I'll pray for Mr. Corleone.
Yeah, but...
Everything will be out in the open if Corleone dies.
Play for time, Cassie.
The innocent man who doesn't know how to run the bank account. It's not so innocent anymore. Proof that in this sort of world you can't trust anyone or anything. I couldn't live with that. I'm a person that I fully entrust in every person. They have to prove me wrong.
He's gotten some very good notices. And he's going to be making his operatic debut in Sicily and Palermo this Easter.
I will be there. I won't miss that.
Depends on your diabetes and whatever happens with Joey Zaza.
She told me what happened.
About Palermo? I really want you to be
Kiss me, kiss me. Finally understood the importance of family, not now, but before this movie would even start. We just didn't see that part, but yes, he finally understood the importance of family. He understood more why Vito Di Corleone did what he did. But of course, he made different choices at first, so the road is different.
Get out of here! Get out of here!
I knew it. I knew that was a setup.
Hi, Joe. Zaza.
Zaza. He's sort of like, ta-da! Good one. Vincent, good one. Vendetta has been done.
Don't ever again give that kind of order. Not while I'm alive. Understand?
You didn't give it? I thought he...
We're too sick to make a decision. I gotta go ahead from Neri. I gotta go ahead from Connie.
Connie.
I swear to God, I thought Michael agreed to this.
I command this family. Right or wrong. It was not what I wanted! Do you understand?
I hope he does.
Yes.
Finally.
Good. Vincent, help me to my bed. I want to talk to you alone.
Oh, this is an unpleasant moment.
My brother, we were opposites. He would do anything for me, but his temper clouded his reason. I don't want you to make that mistake.
And that's what killed him.
Vincent.
So I hear.
What are you doing with my daughter? It's too dangerous.
He doesn't disapprove it. He's just being honest, saying it's too dangerous. He changed a lot, guys. 3 movies, 3 different. I was gonna say different.
So,
Don Michael Corleones.
I want you to sell your soul to Don Altobello. To betray me.
You never believe me.
Oh.
Explain to him how you could never be part of my legitimate world, that you want your own family.
I could straighten out what Joey Zaza left behind.
I have such a bad feeling that because of this, Vincent will be the one who has to kill Michael. Can you imagine? For the sake of the plan? Your kids know about this woman, but does your wife, your current wife, know?
The richest man is the one with the most powerful friends. It's my duty to make the introductions.
Hello there. You were in the Vatican, isn't it?
This is the hero who put Joey Zaza in his grave. If we'd known of his existence, we would never have bagged Joey. Would you like to make your confession?
Your Eminence, I'm
Flattered?
It's been so long. I wouldn't know where to.
Where to start?
What is the point of confessing if I don't repent?
I hear you are a practical man. What have you got to lose?
Feel that you got him right where you want.
Thank you. I ordered the death of my brother.
I knew it. Does that really help?
Oh, where the hell does it end? Killing each other for centuries here. For money, for pride, for family.
The insulin I've been talking about.
Well, your son's an artist, huh?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Your son as well.
After all these years, here I am in Sicily for the first time.
I want to get a picture of you together.
Oh, okay.
How does it feel?
Let me show you Sicily. Maybe you'll understand the family history a little better.
Oh, I think I understand it well enough.
Yep. She only gets close to you as much as she wants to, not as much as you want.
Proud of you.
The fact that we know Michael Corleone dies puts me nervous because I don't know when it would happen and how.
Io so che c'è Don Michele Corleone a casa tua. Posso passare 2 cancelli con te?
Fetoso.
Culons!
I got the part that he's an assassin and I don't recognize you as a priest. I actually identify you as the assassin. And he's then said something about Michael Corleone, but like against the guy. He would betray Michael? Or he said what he was going to do. That's where I got confused. Didn't understand it.
I spent a lot of time in this room. Thinking of you.
And then you got married.
She knows.
Terrible things have happened to these people, but they still expect good rather than bad will happen to them.
Sort of like me and you, huh?
I love how she always throws something in the air just to see what happens.
You have to understand, I had a whole different destiny planned.
Michael, this is not what happened in The Godfather 2. That's not how you worked it out.
Lamberto, voti 99.
Oh, no.
You're gonna be the new Pope of the Vatican. I knew he didn't talk with you just to talk. It wasn't just for the sake of it.
Known for a decade as God's banker, has been reported missing. He was last seen 3 days ago, leaving the Rome offices of the Vatican-owned corporation.
How curious.
Nephew, from this moment on, call yourself Vincent Corleone.
He's the new Godfather? Just like that? At your friend's funeral. Then I hope the death of Michael Corleone is just symbolically speaking that he's not Don Corleone anymore.
I know how you feel about Michael, but you can't save him.
Enjoy the opera. It's all taken care of.
I am afraid.
Happy birthday. You're 80 years old. You don't look more than 60.
You're the only one who remembered.
That was sweet.
You eat it.
Open your mouth. But she didn't bite.
È buono. Grazie. Grazie.
She didn't bite.
There are things I'm gonna be a part of. You can't be around. After tonight, you won't see me anymore.
I'll always love you.
Love somebody else.
Ooh, that was probably the most difficult phrase for him to say. I felt it. I felt it. But it would have been even more difficult for him to lose this opportunity, as far as we can conclude. The assassin. He's gonna do it here. Here and now. Want to concentrate on something else. Damn it. I have such a bad feeling. Oh no, wasn't like that. I don't mind. I just try to concentrate on something else. Are you going after Michael? I'm sorry, after Vincent instead of Michael. He's not returning it. He smells it though. He wants to have more time with her, so he's not giving it back. Sorry, I really need to concentrate on this. You know, either we see how the plot ends, please, or I need to concentrate on something else because I'm getting nervous. Oh my god. What a perfect moment. Even the opera is at this suspenseful situation. I think you are gonna die. This is called the death of Michael Corleone. This is what it is. Oh no! You're a goner, Michael. Goodbye. I really thought that guy caught him. Doesn't have time to enjoy his few years left. The other one. This is not good. He looked so innocent at first. I really believed that he was desperate and he needed those $600 million. I don't doubt he needed the $600 million. But he pretended to be a good little man. He's not there anymore. I think he said. Jesus!
Can I please talk to you now?
Not now, Mary. It's not a good time.
You're just like my father.
Come on, stay with the family. Go on. Talk to me.
The twins are dead.
I knew they were looking up very much alike.
Okay, let's get everybody to the cars. Nice and quiet.
Got it.
Quiet.
Oh! The assassin is smart and knows that Michael Di Corleone is not anymore Don Corleone. That's a sign. That noise is... Oh my god! No! No, 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 no! She has nothing to do with this! But he also got hit, right? He didn't get shot, or if he did it, no. If he did, it wasn't that... Oh, this is deep. Oh, this ending is very deep, guys. When the Sicilian wish you Cent'anni, it means for long life. This is very deep, and a Sicilian never forgets. Cent'anni, 100 years. The end is a symbolism of a spiritual death of Michael Corleone. It got very poetic and very deep. I was shaking and nervous, waiting for Michael to die. I was expecting that, and I'm sure that everyone obviously was feeling the same way. Oh, guys, that's my cat. He wasn't the godfather anymore. He gave that to Vincent, but he was okay with it because he was willing to sacrifice it for the sake of being with his wife once more. But he couldn't live without his children. Since the beginning of the movie, he clearly stated, children for him are more important than power, than money, than status. We've been dealing with another type of Michael Di Corleone where he was seeking redemption. He wanted to make things right so he can be back with his family the way he always wanted it to be. He thought that helping the Vatican and gaining a business that was legitimate, he would succeed in his attempts. But the only thing that he found was more corruption inside the Vatican world. But then he met one priest, and he felt that this man was pure and honest. This Pope tried to absolve Michael's atrocities. I didn't expect to see him cry, and at first I even believed that it was just a tactic. It took me much more time than I expected to understand that it was a pure and genuine gesture. But when his daughter died, he felt that there is no redemption. That the only way he was going to be forgiven is by losing what he wanted and he desired most. It's his punishment. Perhaps because this is the CODA version and what people were talking about before was the original The Godfather 3. For me, this was practically as good as the other two. we are talking about CODA, and it caught me off guard. This movie was not intending to advance in the story of Michael Corleone as another of his adventures and his deals, but this movie attempted to put an end to everything. Perhaps watching The Godfather Part 3, you might think that the ending of The Godfather Part 2 is the start of I just lost my wife, I just killed my brother, I killed so many people, I can't trust anyone, who am I? But it's not how you feel when you watch The Godfather Part 2. At least that's not how I felt at that moment. The Godfather Part 3 kinda helped. The truth is that there was a process of change in his mind, which was not shown in either of these two movies. You just start The Godfather 3 with a man that wants to finish his change. He had already started a change. So all this process and all this work that close to the end, we get to see it in The Godfather Part 3. He finally succeeds one last chance from his wife, and his daughter dies. With all the sins that he has committed, it was too good to be true that he was going to get away with all of that just by doing what he did now, or during these past years. I'm sorry, but from all three movies, my favorite is the first one. And the reason why it's because Vito di Corleone has a special place in my heart. He was nothing of what I expected. I started the movie saying, oh my god, I'm afraid of these kind of people. I don't know, I wouldn't dare. Vito di Corleone was a loving man, and he loved his family. He was honest. He tried, to do whatever he was doing. He tried to do it in the most honest way possible. But as I've said in The Godfather Part 2, he was working with demons. You can't be a sheep among wolves. In The Godfather Part 2, we see more of his life, how it all started, how he gained the power that he had in The Godfather Part 1. But for me, the fact that he managed to change my point of view in the very first movie, and not even at the end of it, I give a lot of credit for the first movie. Obviously, the second movie goes to my second favorite. In the third movie, in my opinion, it's a good ending. Sad one, but it's a good ending. Perhaps the only thing for me that it's rushed up is to see Vincent, such an impulsive guy, becoming so calm and calculated. But it is also true that we're talking about months and months and months that have passed and we've not seen anything. So we have to assume that he learned from Michael. With this being said, everyone, thank you as always for giving me this opportunity. I hope that you have enjoyed this reaction. Let me know in the comments any other movie that you would like to watch along, any other content. Let me know, as I've said earlier, what were your thoughts about this movie? Was it CODA or was it the first one? Were they both the ones that just didn't add up compared to the other two? Which one was your favorite and why? And as always, thank you so much for all the help and support that you're giving me, guys. This couldn't happen without you. So see you in the next one, and until then, stay safe. Bye!